Hey collective, I'm back with another collective reading. Thank you guys for your likes, comments, and your subscribes. I do really appreciate it. Okay. I hope you guys are having a good morning or a good night whenever you're watching this video. And we're going to jump right into the energy. I do pray that God and our spirit teams protects our minds, bodies, and souls and our homes from all negative energies and entities. Okay. Protect me as I channel the message and protect the viewer. All right, let's see. What's the energy coming towards you, surrounding you? Show me clearly. You got doing the inner work. So you could be doing the inner work, or is a need for someone to do the inner work? Yeah, got higher learning. So a lot of you just could be learning a lot right now, or you're trying to research a lot of a lot of different things that have to do with your purpose or where you're going next. That could be something that's definitely on your mind. I mean, that's constantly on people's mind, especially if they don't know where they're going, or things could have been looking a little cloudy. Yeah. But this was like this is something that was sent by spirit, by the divine, really, that you have to do the inner work. Work has to be done on the inside. Yeah, this is a message that you got from spirit. Yeah, the split of the deck. You got God, your faith, your beliefs, unconditional love, grace, and mercy. Yeah, there could be some spiritual warfare regarding your beliefs. Somebody could be having issues with what they grew up or what they've been taught and what they feel. I don't care what kind of narrative they're trying to spin out there. God is real. Okay? And you're heavily protected. Okay? Even more so when you are doing the right thing and doing the inner work. Okay? That's a protection that you have that is a gift from God, but when you are doing the work, that protection really shields you from a lot of things. From mirror magic. Yeah. Some of you could have been feeling like there was some type of spell work being done. Excuse me. Some kind of spell work was being done for you to take you away from your path. Also to something with believing. Some type of spell work was being sent for you to not believe in yourself or believe in God and what he's doing in your life. Nothing's more powerful than that. I don't know why everybody's trying to spin that narrative or why that's, coming into question. I know that people are, there's a lot of people that are becoming even more spiritually inclined. That third eye is opening. But please do not forget the Creator. Please do not forget why you're even here. Okay? Please. Yeah, moving on. This is just like what I picked up on in the other reading. There's a mindset. I feel like you're just moving on from what you were either programmed to believe. I feel like you're moving with what you've been shown. Because a lot of you, God has been shown to you. Okay? Your protection has been shown to you. You know that you're not doing this or walking this life by yourself. Yeah, reinventing yourself. That's the energy. There's work to be done. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you got bundle of joy, nature's calling, and sending bad dreams. So you definitely could have been going through some type of spell work that wanted you to feel stagnant. You could be an Aquarius, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, but beautiful changes and evolving. That's what's coming in now. I wish I knew then what I know now. That could be you. Because you're equipped with so much knowledge now, it's like certain things can't trick you or phase you. Yeah. And that's because you're working with spirit. You're co-creating with spirit. You're listening and you're implementing. As you should. Yeah. What do I want to clarify with? Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to... Okay. I'll use these. Yep, so there's the need to do the inner work, or you are doing the inner work at this time, listening to spirit and moving accordingly. Picking up on this shift all month. But there's major shifts happening. And spirit is guiding you. You are definitely doing the inner work. I feel like that's what's needed across the board. There's a lot of people who just need to do the work and stop working on other people. Yeah, there's definitely work to be done. Spirit wants to see you get back out there. Or you could be helping someone else get back out there and show their true talents. Okay, doing the inner work, yeah. Could definitely be some childhood trauma you could be working on. There's someone in your energy that needs to work on some childhood trauma. Yeah. Someone's jealous. Someone has being angry at someone because they're better off. Of course, there's someone in your energy who may think that you feel like you're better than everybody because you're doing the work. No, you have work to be done. Why would you be better than anyone? You know, you're aware at this part of your journey. Yeah, and there's going to be celebration. There's going to be a reward. You got conservation in the reverse. A lot of you could be treating yourself at this time. This could be the reward. You're being blessed with extra money to do what you please with it. Yeah. This gives me like, yeah, I feel like someone just wanted you to be stuck in a certain mindset, and I feel like you're changing your mindset. You're not who you used to be. This is like a worldwide shift, or something is happening like to where people are changing. Some for the worse and some for the better, but there's definitely a shift happening. I feel like somebody wanted you to feel like this. That's not your energy. Yeah, they felt like, oh, they're up on that high horse. They need to be brought down. You can't even reach me. Yeah. There's a sweet reward. Let me tell you something. All the work that you're doing, you have covering, you have a sweet reward. You're reinventing yourself. Or there's a need for this. I just saw wisdom in the reverse. So some of you there is also an energy that wants you to not believe in yourself. A lot of you could have a message and somebody doesn't want you to believe in your message. Somebody just wants you to fall off, really. You're very important and instrumental in somebody's life. Yeah, and you're being cloaked and covered. Yeah, there's no codependency. I think that's what people are. It's so impossible for some people because I feel like you cut a certain kind of cord. It wasn't anything growing anyway. There was no success. There was no growth, and you're all about progress and moving forward. So you could have definitely changed. You changed definitely how you deal. You changed how you care for yourself, and you also changed how you deal with people. You know, you may have been someone who was needy and codependent on an energy. It could be a masculine or either a friendship, any type of connection you were codependent on. And I just feel like that's not something, that's not your energy. Yeah. Sadness, depression, and all of that, that's not your energy. Somebody feels like you're mysterious. They could be, yeah, picked up on that too. That's heavy in the energy. Somebody wants you to feel like, or you're mysterious, or like you have things to hide, or like you're lying about something, or yeah, no, life just can't keep you down. You just bounce back and you go forward. And that's what this is your journey. This is what you're, wisdom, endurance, survival, and service, self-sufficiency, conservation, stamina. That's you right now. You're just building up. Some of you could definitely be pregnant. You can definitely be pregnant. And you may give birth in a different town. You may be moving from your hometown. Yeah. You may be moving from your hometown. You may be from a certain town, but your new baby is not going to be from that town. Probably by heart, but not by location. You're moving. Yeah. All needs met, sustenance, meeting needs, refilling your spirit. The more that someone wanted to push lack onto you, the more that success grew and sustenance. And somebody just can't, somebody is actively, if you feel like someone is doing work, to try to put you in a jam or put you in some type of cautious situation, they are doing that. There is someone that is doing that, but you play ball and you bounce back. All of this, whatever is being sent towards you is not going to stick. This is definitely, I am definitely picking up on some type of spell work, but it's not strong enough to do it because this is something, you're actively doing the work. And if you're not and you feel this really heavy, if you're feeling this really heavy, there's work to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody from your past could be changing their mindset too. Or someone that you're in a relationship with is changing their mindset. Something is going to grow from this. I'm telling you, somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. I feel like, and you and this person, you could have either just gotten, I don't feel like you just got together. You've either been talking to this person for a while or longer than just a while. And I feel like you both are coming into, you're coming into union with each other, even though you were already together. This could have been what helped you make your first child. Y'all could already have children. You could be birthing, you could be having another child, but it's not going to be in the town where you're from. Somebody's moving. Chat communication with a friend or family member. Chat openly, incoming messages, text messages, phone calls. I told you, you're mysterious to a lot of people. So people want to, they need to touch bases. They see that you're not around the same people that you used to be around. You're not even the same way that you used to be. You're a totally different person. So somebody just feels, but you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. So somebody just feels like you're mysterious. Like, Fox. Somebody just feels like you're real mysterious. They can't put their finger on it, but they know there's new things coming in for you. A lot of you could need to get a checkup, or you've just gotten a checkup. That's part of your self-care, and everything is going wild. Going wild. Yeah, some of you could really be pregnant. You could be finding out that you're pregnant at the doctor, either this week, or you found out days prior that you're having a baby. Yeah. You could be even more protected protected at this time than usual. You could just notice that if that resonates. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, wealth, success, bouts of mood. Some of you could definitely be pregnant. You could have just found out that you were pregnant, or you will find out at the doctor's that you're pregnant. Congratulations in advance. Yeah, somebody's definitely watching. Somebody was hoping on the tower, is going right back to them. Somebody didn't want you to either have this baby or move out of town. People don't like you, but they want to control you and what's going on in your life. This is so weird. For me, I just feel like that's usually that's just the energy. And when you're a gifted and special, just shining one, people just want to put you in a bottle and just watch you, like they do fairies. They always want to catch you and just watch you. Fairies could be significant too. You could have fairy lineage. That's a conversation for another day. But if you know, you know. Okay. Yeah, someone is definitely actively doing some type of spell work. It's weak, but they're doing something to try and make you not believe in yourself. Or they want you to feel like what's going on right now in your life is not what it seems. Like you could be feeling really happy and somebody wants to deflate that and bring you down. Stay away from people like that, collective. Please. You don't got time for it. All right, let's get a excuse me. Let's get a wisdom oracle card. And we're gonna close this out. Yeah, so Spirit is definitely communicating with you at this time. Definitely communicating with you at this time. Again, like I said, I'm really picking up strongly that someone's gonna move out of town. You could be finding out that you're pregnant and you're gonna have this baby out of town. I don't think this baby's gonna be born in the town that you currently live in. I don't think that's what's, happening here. But for a lot of you, you could just be finding out you're pregnant. You could not be moving, but your mind state is changing. Your mindset is changing, and your counterpart's mindset is also changing. So even though you're not moving, you're moving. Okay, into just a different way of doing things, just a different life. So even if you're not moving out of state, you're moving out of a mind state. Yeah. Of course, there's jealous energy here that's mad at you moving forward, or the gratitude that Spirit shows you because of the gratitude that you show Spirit. Okay. Somebody wants to communicate with you, but they don't like what they hear because you're too sure of yourself. Somebody has mental issues. Somebody has mental issues. Somebody also wants to be, the one. And you are the one in your own lane. Own it. And don't let nobody make you believe anything less than that about yourself. Because they will try. And that's because they see something that they don't have. They see something that they don't have. Okay. Let's get an ending message for the collective. Yep. Oh, right on the floor. Higher power. You got flexible soulmates and building blocks at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you can be pregnant. This is definitely a possibility for a lot of you. Pregnancy is in the cards for you. You could have been worrying about how you're going to navigate this. You could have already have children. You could have a lot of responsibilities. But Spirit is just like moving things out of the way for you. This is what's supposed to happen. Someone wanted to, and you know what's so crazy? It's happening at the speed of light right now because somebody really didn't want this to happen for you. And that's why it is. Okay? Let's read the higher power and get out of here. The number 4 could be significant as well. You could be seeing 444. All right, so higher power, conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. What I said, you're co-creating with spirit, okay? You're listening to what you're supposed to be doing, and it's bringing you great rewards. Of course, people are mad about that, whatever. That's not really what this message is about. This message is about, despite what's being sent toward you, because there is some kind of spell work here, you're not crazy. Whether it is, and it's, people think of spell work as you have to have a cauldron and you're mixing something in it. No. Somebody can just be thinking of you in a negative light. Okay? Somebody could just really want and wish for something bad to happen for you. Okay? Somebody can, just act like they're happy for you, but deep down inside they really are not. That's a part of spell work as well. Okay? The Oracle's message. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way. Trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Okay. For relationship message, it's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. To your spiritual tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Sometimes your work just flows through you. This is the prosperity message. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, being projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. What did I just say? Because you show gratitude to Spirit, Spirit is showing gratitude to you. Y'all are working hand in hand. And if you do the right thing, you're always protected. Nothing is going to be stopped for you. Your journey is your own, and what's for you is for you. No matter what's going on, no matter what somebody wants you to feel like, keep going. Okay? And the last is going to be protection message. Now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old sentiments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want Spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your higher good. There is no great source than Spirit. What I said! You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. Listen, you have a job to do. You in Spirit is creating something wonderful. No jealous energy, nothing that's being sent towards you, any type of spell work. This baby is coming. This project is happening. This business is flourishing. Nothing that's being sent because you feel it and you know it. You're not crazy. This is confirmation. Nothing being sent towards you will work. You are the one. And God is holding your hand and Spirit is walking you through it. Yeah, that was a message to me too. Yep, and I accept it. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you for watching this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Peace.